it's Jackie, and I'm here with the latest flip through of my MAMBI Mini Fitness Planner. I got derailed this month because I was on vacation, and that's why I'm late posting it. I was away for 2 weeks. I didn't have my planner with me, so by the time I got home and got everything updated and that sort of thing, I'm a few days late with the video, but I think it's going to be good because you're going to see what it looks like when I get derailed. So I never got my measurements taken this month. We meant to do it before we left. We left on the 14th. And it just didn't happen. So there's going to be a blank line in my tracker. And you guys saw these pages, and then we get into my July pages. So what I want to say is that I think when you get derailed, it's the most important time to still record what you're doing. Because I think that what can happen is you have a couple days where you're not living healthy, and then you get maybe a little embarrassed to record it, or you don't want to record failures or that sort of thing. And then I think your behavior follows when you stop recording it. So I think that when you get derailed, it's the best time to write things down, and I'm going to just show you how I handled that in my book. So we start with the victories pages, and they're all filled in, and I love how bright these pages turned out. But they weren't all fitness goals. Some of them were just active living goals, like I walked barefoot on rocks for the first time. Since I was a little kid, because I have not been that sort of, I don't know, outdoorsy in the past, and I'm finding that outdoorsiness is getting tied into my fitness level. I didn't work out that day, but I found out from playing Human Hungry Hippos with my family that I'm strong enough to wheel my husband around on a dolly. So they weren't necessarily like strict fitness goals or strict diet goals, but it doesn't mean there's not victories. So I just wrote in, you know, how I was feeling that day, what I felt good about. So then we get into my pages before we left, and I think these are some of my prettiest pages ever in yellows and pinks. I love these stickers. The stickers, like the regular MAMBI stickers, don't fit in my books, so because they're made for the regular size Happy Planner, not the mini. So I just cut out the words, and I think they look better that way anyway. So that one says I run because I really like food, and then I just watercolored that one yellow and put gold alphas down to say rest instead of stamping it out like I usually do. And I think those pages look awesome. And then I got this far before we went away. I'm sure I worked out that day, but I couldn't find any data. I think I recorded it on a card that got thrown away or something. So I just used my typewriter and I typed in data lost for this day. I think I went to the gym, but I can't find any evidence to support it. And I just, that's the best I could do on that day. And then we went on vacation. So I just watercolored them to separate them to show that it's like a separate time from, you know, when I was on track back here. And I just put vacation across the diet, and I put good food, good mood, because I don't worry about sticking to my diet on vacation. Vacations are for fun in my book. So that's how I handled it on that page. Then the next week we were in the Maritime, so I gave these a maritime feel. I used my anchor washi tape. I put this picture of the Dartmouth ferry and a little anchor. And when we did do exercise, I wrote it in. So this day I walked for like 3 hours. So I put walk, walk, walk. And this day we did a 12-kilometer hike. That's exercise, that counts. This day, no exercising happened. So I just put great day, no exercise happened. And we spent the day in the city. So I just stenciled in a couple of skyscrapers. And I didn't stick to the diet at all that week. So I just put these bottle caps, like these soda bottle caps, because they pretty much, you know, soda's junk food. I ate junk food, so I think that carries through, and I wanted to use up those stickers anyway, so that's good. Then we went to the cottage for a few days. I got no exercise on those days, so I just put some pretty clouds. They were just some stickers, and we did a 2-kilometer walk on that trail, so I did it in the same format as the hike. So that's how we managed it on those days. And this is where it really falls apart. So then we spent 2 days in New Brunswick. So I just outlined these boxes and painted them green, again using watercolors, stamped in New Brunswick, and just put no exercise happened during this time. And then I just put ice cream cones for those because, again, it was junk food, junk food. And then the first few days when we got back, I was just putting our lives together, and so I didn't worry about going to the gym. I didn't worry about sticking to my diets, and I have no regrets about it. So I just stamped that down, no regrets, no regrets. And put some MAMBI stickers again that I cut up, and I explained I felt like I needed a little vacation after my vacation. I'll get back on track next week. And then on Saturday, I finally made it back to the gym, and I stuck to my diet, and that was good. And Sunday's cheat day. Nothing interferes with cheat day, even when I've missed my diet for the previous 11 days. Nothing gets in the way of cheat day. So that's those pages. And then for my weighing in, somehow I have no weigh-ins for the month. I'm sure I did one before we left, but I think I didn't record it. And then there were 2 Saturdays while we were gone, so I didn't have weigh-ins for those days. So I just put my weigh-in at the end of the month. I weighed 160 pounds, 160.4. So you can see I gained 3 pounds over vacation. I don't know if it's water weight, I don't know if it's fat, I don't know what it is, but we're just gonna see how it pans out over the next little bit. And then I put this picture of myself we went hiking, and that's me in the woods enjoying my hike. So that was, I thought, a great picture of my fitness for the month. Just the fact that I was able to do a 12-kilometer hike. I would have never been able to do something like that 6 months ago. So that was my biggest win for the month. So that's the photo that I included. And I just answered the questions and put some washi tape at the bottom. My next divider was, and it was like a picture of sneakers, some kind of inspirational words. You know, I don't like inspirational words, I like memes. So I had this meme already printed out. I just painted the whole thing metallic blue. I don't know if you can see the shine, but I just used some acrylic craft paint. And I put roses are red, violets are blue, go to the gym, end of poem. And I've set up my August victory pages, just using some leftover stickers that I had from the summer, and I'm getting back on track. So we'll go through this next month when we get to the end of August. I just wanted to show you July for now. And just saying that I think because I try to balance fun living with healthy living, there are going to be time periods that I get off track. So far it's been April, July, and I know it's going to be December where I'm going to get off track. But I think the important thing is that you enjoy those times wholeheartedly. You don't feel any guilt about the junk food you ate and the days you spent lazing around having an awesome time, and you get back on track when you get back. Because it's a cliche, but it's never about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up again. And so even when you fall off the healthy living wagon, my advice is keep recording it and just get back on track whenever your brain feels ready, whenever your heart feels ready, and just never give up. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.